Perhaps if she hadn't bled yet, he could make her.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But then a marriage afterwards would be fitting. He needs someone, and Zenomandar seems so. He seems to be the right kind of guy to organize such a thing.
Yeah.
You know, if the rest of his family is as pliable as he is, then it's just the kind of woman he'd be looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And he also hears that the boy is sickly. So.
Yeah.
Seems to run in the family, he understands.
Mm.
The fellows have learned him to laugh. He seems edged on by their presence.
I'm sure. If again, does it seem that he is? He is a bully, and he
seems like he enjoys to push her down. Yeah.
Yeah, and enjoys pushing people around. When he talks of like usurpers he has fought down and stuff like that, does he? It seems. Am I right to assume that it seems that he brings a lot of strife around him, or like he is?
He seems to pick a lot of fights. Certainly, I mean, he's not really being very diplomatic.
Yeah.
Then again, would know that the Logos family is known for, at least in the past, having had a lot of like infighting, like feuding between different members, because there simply are so many of them, and they have very little land to fight about. I mean, they have one holding, basically, only one heir.
Right.
Since he is the firstborn son of his father, he hasn't been killed off yet. Although he has his younger brothers who have disappeared somehow.
All right.
Hunting accidents, felling from the walls.
Oh, yeah.
These seem strangely common.
It does. All right. I think I have gotten what I need from this guy.
Sure.
Will you stop playing suck up?
Halldamir will get up. Stalk back. Sit down. Eat.
The rest of their jokes this night seems to go about the House Tremelian and how they can... which seems to annoy Orson to no end, actually. Sort of looks disgusted at his brother. Thinly veiled disgust. He's sort of sitting close to them still. He doesn't really seem to have a lot of fun. And he sometimes gets like a punch on the shoulder or something like that. From the rowdy crowd. Perhaps even suggested that he should marry an Amandar, since he's such a lady about it.
I mean, you have one kid, you might as well...
Yes, and a man will sit down and sigh, lean his cane against the table, eat something. Seems to be deep in thought.
The other end of the hall, if anyone looks at him, is sort of sitting down as well. He eats very little and drinks only sort of thin water. Not really seeming to care much for the wine. He's also being thought. And the next thing on the menu is a hearty soup of leeks and root vegetables. Soup. Followed by a salad of field greens, dried fruits, shaved cheese, and dressed with vinegar and oil. Then there's brought out quail eggs with a sauce of sort of cream and dill. Then we get into hot, flaky pigeon pies, or eels in gravy. Into them all. Hardened food. There's a roast beef, crushed garlic, herbs accompanied by roasted root vegetables heaped around it on platters. There's a miniature fruit tarts, iced lemon cakes, and honeyed fruit ices. And then at the end, of course, abundant amounts of ale and wine, including many, many different wines. One really for each course of the 7-course meal. I've never eaten this well.
That's true.
Any of you. It's all great. Even the things you wouldn't think would be great, it's great.
Munch, crunch, munch. Yeah, I agree with what the Gurgan said. Someone should put a lance in the groin of Sir Nathan Lucas at the joust.
He has one.
Well, it won't matter. You know, he won't mind another one, I suppose.
There also are lots of entertainers, minstrels playing different songs about the victory of the Baratheons over the dragon, and certainly much laughter and much entertainment. Many people seem to be having a very good time.
Mm-hmm.
All the while these servant boys move back and forth, delivering this and that between tables, and then making sure that everyone always have all the food they want. And as the sort of feasting begins to end, many people are full and happy and begin to drink.
Sure. Halldamir will not drink.
Oh.
He will
Sure, the rest
sip.
of you will drink.
He will sip, at best.
Yeah, I think Harkers will join Anamander on that one.
People begin to make sort of cheers to different things like honor, prowess, the king, the
Drunken
stags.
idiots.
You know, sort of the whole hall really
The king who likes
follows many of these. King certainly does seem to enjoy it. And, then at some point, you hear the sort of screeching of a chair. As a minstrel sort of says, "Excuse me," and then someone stands up. Honor. Some who dare come to this tourney at this table knows nothing of honor. So-called knights and nobles who would rather butcher innocent farmers and their families have no place here except to face the king's justice. Your Majesty. And then bows to the king. In the name of my father and my house, I implore you to hear my complaint against these murderers and warmongers. He points towards you.
Ah,
We saw this coming.
well,
Harkers.
The king seems, looks over, probably sort of brought up in the middle of listening to a joke or something, and he frowns, clearly annoyed, as he looks to all the lords gathered here. Everyone sort of quiets down, looking at the king, to Adam, and to you.
yeah.
Hmm. Harkers looks to Anamander, kind of like, do I stand? Or...
No, you should absolutely
No,
not.
you don't do anything.
King looks and says, "And what do you have in your defense that would bring spite to an evening such as this?"
Oh,
Queen whispers something in his ear, looking at you.
we do.
Oh,
Shit.
you know,
And for the defense.
I don't
Don't
think
worry,
I don't think he's saying that to
you.
us. It is?
No, it's to us.
What do we say in our defense?
okay, well, Anamander gets up on his cane.
The
Looks
king's
around.
eyes, and many eyes resting upon him.
You know, Nadia's gonna stand next to you. Let's back up. She'll stand up next to you.
Then he will bow deeply towards the king, and he will say, "Your Majesty, gathered lords, I am Anamander Trevelyan, and I, in this case, will speak for House Trevelyan. It saddens me that such wild and unjust accusations has been shouted over the royal feast like this. Certainly not a place to handle matters of dispute." He looks over to House Dennett.
"I have brought a shield, Your Majesty. Shield of blood from this house." One of his men presents the shield. "This is proof that their men slaughtered peasants on my land.
Anamander
I also have
looks.
witnesses."
Anamander looks at the shield.
He says, "Quiet down, one at a time, and be quick about it." She looks back to you.
Anamander looks to the shield, He shrugs. I am afraid that the good Lord Dennet is completely mistaken, Your Majesty. A shield proves, of course, nothing. It can be found in on an old battlefield, in an old tomb, or simply just forged. It means completely nothing. I am sad to say that Sir Dennet is most likely being deceived. We have looked into these accusations ourselves as soon as we became aware of them, and the slaughtering of the said peasants was performed by someone called the Fox Knight, a well-known criminal and antagonizer of our part of the realm. He bows slightly again. This criminal we have looked into, Your Majesty. He was also carrying a certain special type of sword among his compatriots once when we found them. I don't think we have really the sword with us, but an Amanda will say that with the king's leave, he can of course send for someone to pick up the sword and present it if they really want to do this now. Right now, it's just silly.
It doesn't.
We also have, there's the sword there.
Yeah, we're not going to be carrying those around, so.
No, they're locked into his room or hidden away somewhere.
Send someone for them.
And say that again. The young Sir Dennet is making wild accusations that he has simply no basis for at all. House Trevelyan is known for never attacking any peasants and defending themselves. They are a peaceful and noble house, proud of their lands, and would definitely not stoop to such levels as to attacking peasantry. That is simply absurd.
And a waste of time.
Our house is even known for their for its often kind regards to the peasantry. Can even vouch for Halldamir even half adopting a small boy on the first day they arrived at King's Landing because he was moved by the boy's plea.
We also have quite a lot of eyewitnesses to the Fox Knight yelling that we fight the
looks at his
usurper.
cup, finds it empty. King doesn't seem to like this, and he then pushes, sort of gently pushes his wife a little to the side. She seems amused at this, as he then says, "Well, let us settle this like men. The tourney begins tomorrow. Seems like none of you have a good case. Bring this up here. A trial by combat. Each of you pick a champion. Before the tournament begins, you'll be facing each other in joust.
Excellent.
Oh, joust.
Let the gods choose whose side is right."
Joust.
I'll do it.
Then sits down, sort of
It seems fitting Nadia should do it.
Yeah.
points for a musician who takes the chance to begin to play music. Although there's a lot more whispers and looks now than before.
Yeah, I should have taken that
had to
one
pick
with
the
me,
joust.
because then it would have been an even better case.
Orson leans over and says, "That's lucky for you. I haven't heard much about Adam Dennet's prowess in battle. And it doesn't look like he brought any noble champions. Perhaps he hoped the shield would be enough."
And Amanda frowns. It is simply absurd. I believe he's being played. If someone else, someone is playing on his fears or hatred to try to antagonize us together.
Yes. Hey.
Clearly, the man has no case, and he knows it. And there is no case because, as we said, we took care of the Fox Knight. Besides, something is going on here, and I don't like it.
It's sad that we could not capture the Fox Knight.
Yes, we do have some of his armor, and perhaps together with you on our side in this case, we might be able to sway it further if it comes to that. For now,
Not
though,
slightly, and looks to his brother, who frowns, seeing him whisper to you.
Your brother seems to have quite a temper, as you said.
Oslo, yes. It would be rather wonderful if you would humiliate him in the tourney. So someone says, don't say I told you that, though.
He nods. Of course not. I don't suppose a person like that has many friends. To be fair, most of the people around him seems to be suck-ups.
He nods slightly.
You well, again, thank you for helping us.
There's no problem. It seems to. It's not the first time I have. I have been on the receiving end of such strong accusative words.
Mm-hmm.
So, luckily, by stating good case, I've usually been able to. Well, I'm still here, am I not?
Yeah.
Not disinherited by my father yet, no matter what accusations people throw at me. Yeah, I suppose I have a bit of a. Some would call me a coward for staying close to my father most of the time, but in that way I do not get assaulted.
Survival is important.
Yes, this might be just that situation.
Oh, that's right. We also have that forged letter, right? That letter of hire that we picked up from the assault dudes.
Yeah. But there's no gonna say, oh, we do have this letter. He's not gonna get it now.
We're going into a trial by combat now.
Yeah. I'm just.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, the letter could be forged by us.
Yeah, it's probably you just because you
But
say
We have a forged letter that is definitely not forged by us.
We have a witness. Yeah.
don't worry. He
The merchant. He stays at the same inn that we do.
is it?
Yeah. He can vouch.
In a few days.
Oh, we haven't seen.
That's true. Didn't he leave?
No, he
No.
stayed at the same inn still.
It doesn't really matter.
I'll
It's
have a
trial by
look
combat
around.
anyway.
I'll have a look around for him. I don't.
Yeah,
mind.
the feast ends and most people are drunk at this point. It's pretty damn late when people actually can manage to go.
We should get back.
Alden slips out.
you know-
He's not really drunk. He hasn't drunk that much, although he's a little tipsy.
You know, Nadia is probably, well, she's just old enough to drink, but she's still used to the whole thing. Has to get it. She's used to the. Can I have more summer wine, Uncle?
No.
Okay.
There's plenty though. If you ask for it, the servant will come over and fill her.
No, well, if her uncle says no, she won't do it.
You should be at the top fighting condition tomorrow because apparently you're fighting for everything. Apparently.
The honor of our entire house.
Yeah. We also have again we have a decent chunk of witnesses on our side. We have the merchant. We have George Landseer who we saved.
I saved that douche,
Yeah. He'll vouch for us.
Mm-hmm. His life is in our hands.
Mm-hmm.
But at feasts like this, Nadia is not a kid. She listens to her uncle, and is a grown-up.
And so the beast ends.
Ah! Oh, out of character.
Mm-hmm.
And you go drinking in the night.
Not really.
No.
Tomorrow the joust will begin. And the first round, as it is, will be.
Can I just try to find where the merchant dude has gone?
You can certainly go and look. His room seems to be locked, although there's no real suggestion that he's sort of gone in or out of it for some time.
Yeah.
The innkeeper will say that he hasn't seen him, but his money's good for another week. So.
Okay. Well, Anoman will say that if he comes back, please tell him that Anoman wishes to speak to him, and he will leave like a silver or something on the counter for the.
Yeah, he'll do that. No problem.
Great.
You also notice that the prostitutes are back. The innkeeper only seems to send them away if someone asks him to.
Sure. Nah, Anoman doesn't really care.
I have not yet felt the warmth of a woman. I should have said that to the guy.
Well, you are. I mean, you're constantly feeling it because.
Yeah, but everyone thinks.
As far as they know,
As far as they know, yeah.
because deception.
Hmm.
Deception! Let's hope I don't get hurt, because then the maesters are gonna see. It's gonna be the disaster all over again.
It's always a disaster.
Isn't that what it was called?
The doom. Need doom.
Anyway. Just carry on.
Villian, this scandal. I was just part of a scandal. Let's not make another scandal.
Yeah. Let's
A
try
lot
to
of us
avoid a
have
scandal.
scandals.
Yeah.
Funny enough.
You hit me in the head with a guitar.
The first round of the joust.
Nadia versus Adam Dennett will be the first one.
Nervous.
Oh, time to go to the jousting page.
Load up those destiny points.
Yeah.
have
I mean,
to-
that's what I was thinking of. I still have a destiny point left, but I mean, Nadia has ride.
I had 3, but now I have 2. I thought it was really important to keep that guy alive.
It probably was. I mean, he's a good guy, and he can certainly vouch for us.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I saved his life. Hey, look at me!
Mm.
Oh, that's appropriate. Do we have a picture of Adam Dennett?
Oh, my horse.
Yes. I guess we do.
Jousts. There's a joust page.
No, I want to be that one, the other one.
All right.
Thank you.
As people gather the next morning. They-
Oh, no. I don't remember how to turn it. Yeah, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, you want to spin it to sort of line it up with the...
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Thank you.
What is it? Let's find the damage on the jousting lance. This is important.
Perfect!
Yes, perfect. Weapons. Where's the jousting lance? Tawny lance. I guess that'd be appropriate.
Because they're two different. Tawny's made out of wood.
There's a tourney lance, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, so it's animal handling plus. Okay, I've got the page for this. Got great little notes myself.
I have animal handling.
Well, you're going to be using it a lot.
Well, I have it.
Do you have ride?
Also,
Yes.
all attacks in a tourney, in a like jousting tourney, are charges, so they get +2 damage but -1 die to attack.
Also, if you fall off your horse, it's an additional degree of success for the damage.
Yeah.
Kind of hurts to fall off.
Don't make me nervous, Dark.
People do sometimes die if they really hate each other because I sadly misplaced it in the throat.
It does say in here.
Happens.
The competitions. Normally they're only wounds, but sometimes you could take worse. Quite a lot.
Yeah.
So, there's actually also another competition you can join, which is like an equestrian competition to show off your wonderful horse and your riding skills. If you're really into that, none of you seem to be super into that, into horses.
If I had more animal handling, I'd consider it. No, I wouldn't.
Sure. So, yeah. The first one, Dennett.
Roll at the same time.
I am so nervous.
Resolving joust.
Well, the gods will decide who has the right in this.
Yeah.
If you are guilty or not.
What's your animal handling time?
I have 3 and ride 2.
Okay, so in that case, your defense is 14. In a joust.
I'm extremely nervous.
I'll be fine. It's just a fight.
Well, it really depends on our house honor, and she really promised her father to bring honor to the house.
As Adam comes out, he seems to also be sweating visibly.
You could at least look at me.
No.
No. Thank you. this day you're gonna be beaten by a girl.
Don't tell them
He
that.
doesn't know
I'm
that.
gonna tell him that.
We're not in Dawn, it's not good.
No. Everyone from Dorne will just cheer, yay!
They would. Dawn will be like, yeah, but then the king will be like, what?
Yes.
You tricked me. That's not cool. You tricked the king. That's really not
So
cool.
a joust takes place at the same time.
Yes, two simultaneous tests and you resolve both at the same time.
So,
Possible to
so
get a
I guess
draw.
you can begin as the king declares that you should begin and get this over with before the actual tournament. The winner will move up as if this is the first round of the tourney, since they're both, applied to join in.
So, what is the first roll?
So in that case, you need to make a fighting test using if you have spears specialty.
You have a tourney lance, which is
I don't have...
just a fighting test.
And it's
So
just
just a
fighting, you don't have
test,
it.
yeah.
You also take -1 die.
That is true.
So one
I'm
dice less than your fighting
so-
test.
So you have 4 now.
Okay, 4 dice.
Because you're not the most skilled at a tourney lance, unfortunately.
No test dice.
Is it a mastercrafted tourney lance?
No, it's a standard lance. They usually break. So
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
kind of like a
I
fine
am-
mast maker or something makes them pretty silly.
Yay!
Versus
That's pretty good.
their passive test,
You
which
have
is
5 fighting?
Yeah, she does.
Alright, I thought you had 4.
Fighting? Yeah, no, yeah, I have 4. Didn't I write 4?
Yep. But then
Yeah,
you should
yeah,
get 3 dice.
You do -1 dice, so we'll drop the lowest, which is the 4 there, which puts that down to a... So put that down to
20...
17.
17, yeah.
Regardless, and some damage. You get a +2 to damage because it's a charge.
So that would
So
be animal
do
handling.
you wanna do it in a special way, or do you just want a standard? You can be aggressive. You can brace yourself to not try to fall off. You can try to not be hit. Different ways.
Probably go a standard to start with, probably.
Just standard.
Yeah, I suppose.
All right, sure.
So your damage will be your animal handling +5, so 8 per degree of success. Versus 4 times animal handling plus ride.
Yes, and that is 3 degrees of success.
So that is 8 times 8 times 3, which is 24 damage. Also, because it's 3 degrees of success, they need to make a DC 15 animal handling on a ride check or fall off.
Well, I'll take that afterwards because he has an attack as well.
Failure would increase the damage as well, which is quite good.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
If you stay on the horse and he goes off, you win.
Mm-hmm.
Generally.
I mean, unless you guys have enough energy for another round, which he probably won't after this hit.
No.
The question is if you both fall off.
If you both fall off, generally you get back up and you go again.
That's lower than her defense. He misses completely.
Oh, wow. So failure, the lance just shatters on her shield.
No. Actually, yeah, it's failure. The lance shatters. So he needs to make a DC 15 animal handling, please.
And Nadia doesn't have to make one.
No, he takes
And he's
4
off.
degrees of success. It's considered, 4 degrees of success then, which is 32 points of damage.
And
Right.
unhorsed.
Because he
So do you
falls
wanna
off the
kill him?
horse.
No!
Alright, well, then he's highly wounded. As Lancer smashes his breastplate and he just sort of tumbles off, spitting blood.
By the way, your lance even survived that hit.
It did.
Yep.
As he falls to the ground, sputtering. You saw him even when you sort of charged him, he was just wavering in the saddle.
Sure.
So,
Hey, Jonas, I did it!
falls to the ground.
Hooray!
32 damage.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Quickly, his retainers run up there and take him and carry him off. And the king declares that this matter is dealt with, and now we can go on.
Yeah. Fuck you, Dennett.
I mean, that's a quick and easy way to solve it.
Yeah.
Nadia will bow to the king. You know?
Sure. We have to keep going. And then certainly there's a lot of jousters. The next one you might be interested in, though, is the first round of Nathan versus your other champion.
Oh.
Because you enlisted 2 people.
Yeah, that's true.
Are you? There you are.
I don't know where I am. Oh, no. Okay.
No, you'll get this one because you're facing that way.
Ah.
Take away the banner on their shield.
Take the banner. Take the banner away.
Yeah, you can't have that.
Oh, I get to fight him? Oh, wow.
Oh, we need to draw a pomegranate on there.
It's actually only me who can use that awesome
He's gonna
banner.
suck.
Now this guy has a goblet on his.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's Lucas, yeah.
It's a strong man on a big, strong horse
You need to succeed.
with a tourney lance effectively around.
You don't have a good horse, do you? Can't you borrow my uncle's horse or something like
Yeah.
that?
It doesn't matter what horse, because I think they've been given a horse.
As long as it's war trained. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Anamander and like said, use my horse.
Wickedly before he
You can use one of our horses.
pushes down his
Oh, I'm using mine.
visor. At you. Sort of prancing.
Sure, sure.
Animal handling and ride skill, please, Halldamir.
Animal handling is 3, no ride.
Very well, you're got a defense of 12.
Yeah, sure. Alright. Harkus just secures the joust under his in his hand. Shield ready.
The defense is calculated how exactly?
It's 4 times their passive animal. It's 4 times their animal handling plus their ride skill, and they have in dice.
Yeah.
So in Tyne's case, she had +2 because she had 2 dice.
Yeah, 2
Sure.
ride dice.
Yep.
You better not bring shame to the house.
Well,
There's
I guess you can start.
a swift chance he's gonna be hit quite well. So it's a minus die,
Yep. So you have 6 dice.
6 dice, no bonus, and no modifier.
Just charge.
Wow, that's low.
All right.
Degrees of success.
That's 1.
1 degree of success. Well, I mean, okay. Your lance shatters first thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
He must succeed on DC 9 or fall out the saddle.
Yeah, that was a
Handle
terrible.
that in a minute.
Terrible.
But he can make his attack and will
Yeah.
handle. Right.
We'll see his attack.
$21. That's
2 degrees.
2. No, because that's 9.
Yeah, that's 2 degrees.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry.
It's almost 3 degrees.
2 degrees.
In
12.
that case, his lance survives, and you must make a DC 12.
Yeah. Not
So you
the
make a
best.
12 animal handling. He needs to make a DC 9 animal handling.
Yeah.
And it was 2 degrees, then you take 10 points of damage.
Well, don't you take the damage after you fall because a
Yeah,
fall can
that's
increase your degree of success.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Right. Good rolls, please.
Animal handling, ride, right?
Yep, it's ride.
Oh,
He
actually,
needs a DC 9.
can I use a destiny point on this?
Do you want to spend it or burn it?
I don't know. Does burn it? Burn it is auto.
Burn it's
success.
permanent.
It's gone forever.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but is it auto success or?
You can auto succeed on 1 test by burning.
Yeah.
Alternatively, you can give yourself +1 reroll dice. So +1.
Should be
Yeah,
done
well-
before you roll, though.
Oh, I haven't.
Yep.
I haven't
You
rolled.
can convert if you have a reroll dice. You can turn it into a normal dice. You can give your opponent a penalty.
Opponent a penalty sounds
You can give
good.
them a -1 to their dice. There isn't much else here that really helps. I
Yeah, that's
just
the
want to
problem.
auto succeed.
I feel like he's gonna fall off because I don't have many.
Passive
die.
animal handling.
Passive
Yes.
animal handling.
What is that?
Passive means just 4 times your skill.
Yeah.
In simple, plus your whatever your like. If it's got a skill attached like ride, then you add your ride on top. It's basically when you're not. It's basically when you're just not. You're not actively doing it. It's kind of just trying to do it.
Yeah.
No one.
All right, awesome.
Yeah, sure. I'll actually burn.
Huh. Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, because this I don't want to get knocked out first round. That's so
Oh, yeah, all right.
dishonorable.
It was just more the defense thing. But sure.
Oh.
You don't want to knock out the first round? What are you
No.
gonna do?
You know, he kind of I'll auto succeed the animal handling.
You burn it?
Yeah.
But
Gone forever.
Wait, what? Can't you just spend it?
He could spend just get an extra
Yeah, but
dice.
it just
have
gets-
4 dice to roll.
Is it 4 dice? I thought it was.
Get +1 dice. You're free right now, so you have 4.
I thought you said reroll. You just get
You
reroll.
can gain 1 reroll dice, or if you have a reroll dice, sorry, you can add an extra one. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't
So
have
you
a
would
reroll
get,
dice.
yeah.
Yeah, so no 3 die. It's just
You want to fire it up,
the statistics just isn't in my favor.
But I mean, you were never intended much to win this, right? Anyway,
no, but I'd like to get past the first round.
it's, in my opinion, it's not worth a permanent destiny point burn.
Well,
And we'll see.
It's
If nothing else, you can technically you can take a wound and get back on the horse again.
it's true. It's true. All right, no, fine. I'll just yeah, I'll just roll it. Screw it.
All right.
It's not bother with destiny points then.
And chat, it's not killing yourself to burn them. Stop it.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
what I was
falling off.
worried
That's-
about.
In that case, you're going to fall off and take an extra degree of success, so 3 degrees.
You do 3 degrees. That's 15 damage.
Sure, I'll take an injury.
Not sure if you have armor, so
Yeah, 15. Oh, actually 15. Yeah, no, I'll take the damage. I'll just take it.
All right.
square on the chest. Does he needs to succeed on DC 9, please?
Yeah, he can't really fail that.
He can't fail a 9?
No.
How could he not fail a 9?
Because he gets his passive animal handling as a bonus.
His passive animal handling as a bonus?
Yes, he's a tourney knight.
Oh.
Really? That is interesting.
So he turns around and veers off.
Well, very well. In that case, he takes the 1 degree of success, which was 8 damage, which may just go off armor. Possibly.
Yeah,
Probably.
does.
Yeah.
She'll sort of raise his hand, everyone sort of cheering at him.
Getting a new lance.
Yeah. Harkers will get back up. Bitch, please.
It's usually like best out of 3.
Yeah.
If you don't like maim or throw out your opponent completely.
Yeah. Bitch, please, I'm carrying on.
Sure. Next round of jousting then.
Alright.
Much better. Is that 3 degrees of
Hardcore.
success?
That would be that is 3.
Okay, so we know how that's going to end.